How will you end up seeing it?
Well, one of the things you're going to see is that you're going to have, if you're lucky enough to be running at Management Studio or you're in code that's catching the error and reporting on it, you're going to see that it fails with error 1205. And it says transaction was deadlocked. And it basically, if you get 1205, it says transaction was deadlocked and this query has been chosen as the deadlock victim, meaning it was canceled, it was rolled back, and the other query that it was deadlocked with will have run. Now, that may not always give you any clues as to what other query was the problem with the deadlocking, and that's why we get into some ways to go into proactively track that. So let's go ahead and play the deadlock video right now, and we can walk through kind of some of the steps on how we use Database Health Monitor to find this. So here's an example where in one query window, I'm updating table A, and in the other query window, I'm updating table B and then table A. So it's two tables in opposite orders, both of them wrapped within a transaction. If I run one and then the other, oh, I got to highlight the right spot when I run it here, I guess. But if I run one of them, and then the other thing I've done is I put a wait for delay in the middle so that it pauses, so that it blocks a little bit longer. And what happens when we run that is eventually one of those queries will be chosen as the deadlock victim. But if we go into one of the several deadlocking reports, we can go and see, here's a list from the top down of the most recent deadlocks. We click on it and it shows in here, here's the query. The left one is the query that was shown as the winner. The right query is the one that was chosen as the deadlock victim. And it has a bunch of information about who was running it, what program it was running from, things like that. And we can go and also look and see, well, which database has the most deadlocks with it. This big stuff database is just one of our test databases that we're working with there. And we can see that table A and table B are the two tables that have all the deadlocks being associated with it. And if we look at this deadlocks by hour report, we can see that there haven't been any for the last week up until the last few minutes. So that's kind of an overview of the deadlocking report there. We have them both at database level and at the instance level. And these reports were added as a way to answer the question of what's going on with my deadlocks, how can I find the problem, and how can I get them fixed? So I think that wraps up the video. Well, I guess the key to proactively track that is to use Database Health Monitor. We have 6 different reports in there. You can also check the SQL Server error log sometimes, or use extended events to capture the deadlocks yourself if you don't have a tool like Database Health Monitor. Another option, which I don't usually use very often because we can get most of it out of extended events or Database Health Monitor, is use trace flag 1222. What that'll do is it'll make it so that when deadlocks encountered, that additional information is written into your error log. Thanks for watching. I'm Steve, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like it, please click the thumbs up icon. And if you want to subscribe, click subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get notified when we have new videos. All right, have a great day.